Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is your host Sean, also known as the Prophet of Profit. And as you could tell, I think you could tell, well, now you could tell, this isn't the normal video that I normally do. Today I'm just going to talk about some channel stuff and some trading advice that I got inadvertently that ended up being some of the best advice that I ever got. But in light of this whole situation, I'll just explain what happened here. So right now it's Tuesday. On Saturday, I got into a bike accident going super fast, and like I broke my fall with my right hand, right? And I broke my elbow and I broke my wrist right here. And I'm right-handed. So like, I'm really putting in this grind for the YouTube thing right now. Like both of these injuries are actually so painful, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to edit videos, but here I am. It's working out. So with that, we're gonna just get into some channel stuff really quick. So I have it written down here. First thing, I got a lot of feedback. I appreciate it from all of you. We are now at this very moment at 672 subscribers, which is like out of this world. I bet the channel's been out for 10 days, ladies and gentlemen. Like what? Like you this is crazy how fast we're growing. I genuinely from the bottom of my heart mean this. Thank you so much. Like we are on a pace right now and on track to be super successful and actually build a community. Like this is I'm so excited. It's actually unbelievable. So, like I said, I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. I try to respond to every single comment I can. I do my best, I think. If you have any comments, questions, etc., just please leave them down below in this video. There is just a few things feedback-wise I wanted to get into. One of them is the background music, and I realize, because I edit through this big speaker in my room, and it often doesn't like correlate with the YouTube volume, and I realized that the background music in some videos was too loud thanks to your guys' feedback. So I'm going to be fixing that in future videos. Another thing I wanted to mention is that my StockTwits got suspended, so I'm going to be starting another StockTwits soon. I'll leave it in a future video, the username. And the last thing I wanted to bring up with you guys was the best trading advice that I've ever been given. It actually doesn't even come from a trader. It comes from the legend, the man, the myth, Will Smith. I'm sure all of you know Will Smith. Like, who the hell does not like Will Smith? This video is actually so motivational, and I think all of you need to see it and then, like, connect it to trading. This video really does give you a very, like, positive and different perspective on not only trading, but, like, life as a whole. So all of you need to see this. With that, you probably aren't going to see me again in this video. I'm going to do my best to pump videos out with this whole issue I got going on. It really is like one of the worst pains I've ever had. But please don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe. Let's go make some money, people. And please, in this world, stay safe.
This one year, my father had his shop, and he decided for whatever reason that he wanted a new wall on the front of his shop. So he tore down probably about 16 feet high and probably about 30 feet long. He just completely tore the wall down, and my brother and I had to dig a 6-foot hole. We
For the foundation.
For the foundation, and we would mix in the concrete by hand. A year and a half. We were building this wall for a year and a half. Every day after school, we would come in, mixing concrete, putting it in the hole, doing it. And it was just myself and my little brother. And I remember standing back, looking at that wall, saying, there's going to be a hole here forever. A year and a half later, we laid the final brick. And my father stood back, and he looked at me and my brother and said, now, don't y'all never tell me that you can't do something. And walked into the shop. And I learned very young, you don't try to build a wall. You don't set out to build a wall. You don't say, I'm going to build the biggest, baddest, greatest wall that's ever been built. You don't start there. You say, I'm going to lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. There will not be one brick on the face of the earth that's going to be laid better than this brick that I'm going to lay in this next 10 minutes. Yeah. And you do that every single day.
And soon you have a wall.
And soon you have a wall.
Yeah.
And I think psychologically, the advantage that gives me over a lot of people that I have been in competition with in different situations is it's difficult to take the first step when you look how big the task is. The task is never huge to me. It's always one brick.
Me too. I mean, it is amazing how people are paralyzed.